in the TI community. This video is mostly for you because you know what's going on in the drama-filled TI community, targeted individual community. Um, I just wanted to kind of let everybody know what's going on if they've been listening to Bill Cottle's videos about me, which for some reason, all out of nowhere, Bill started attacking me and lying about me, saying that I was posting weird photos on Facebook of my butt and stuff like that, just out of nowhere. So I just wanted everybody to know that I've contacted Bill uh, on Twitter, on Facebook, and um, gave him my phone number and tried to have a conversation with him. Just tried to reach out to him so he can give me a call and talk to me because he seems to be really interested in me recently and wanting to call me some kind of actor, whatever he wants to do. I'm not going to put too much energy into it. I I did my best to reach out to him. Gave the guy my phone number. I had blocked him on Facebook and Twitter, and I don't just block anybody for no reason. It was a while ago. I think he didn't have a photo, and he was just chiming into a bunch of my live streams and sending me weird messages and stuff like that. It's been so long ago, and it's happened so much that I don't remember exactly what he was doing. But so I unblocked him. I reached out to him. I gave the guy my phone number. I said, "Call me anytime. We'll have a conversation. I can answer whatever questions you have about me, and we can just talk. You know, man to man, veteran to veteran." And I don't know. Bill talks about him being trained in psyops, and just kind of raises a few questions. You know, he's been trained in psyop. He's out of nowhere attacking me. I've never had a personal conversation with this guy, only on quick answering questions on videos and stuff like that. So it doesn't really make much sense to me that this person would just start attacking me out of nowhere. He's playing detective and targeting on me, Desiree Foley, and Ella Free, and Midge. Uh, which all four of the people that I just named, including myself, uh, the, we're not all the greatest of friends. Well, they're one of those people in that group. Actually, one of those people in the group told me I should never talk to Desiree, and we're dating now. So you know, it's just a weird, mixed up thing. So anyway, I'm not sure why Bill's saying all this stuff about me. Um, Gave him my number, said, just call me. We'll talk about whatever we need to talk about, buddy. And Thomas Chris said, yeah, because he's got nothing better to do. Yeah, so that's actually what I wanted to talk about. So there's a couple possibilities of why Bill is attacking me. He is, I still think he's been targeted, you know. Uh, it sounds like he's gone through a lot of really similar stuff to what I've gone through, what other targeted individuals have gone through. And either he has been attacked so much and he can't, it's these people are like ghosts. um, you don't always know who is doing this to you, so sometimes when you get attacked so much, you, you want to get some kind of vindication, some kind of revenge or something like that, and then you'll just start trying to find a perpetrator, or go after one particular person, or there will be the people that are responsible for this will find a way to drive a wedge between people and um, make them think that somebody is out to get them, or they're hyper vigilant and paranoid because that's been induced. I don't know really what happened with that. So that's one possibility, that he's just lashing out at whoever he can. Um, he could be a narcissist. I've dealt with some narcissists in my life. My mom is a covert narcissist, and she raised me. Uh, when I would call her out on her psychological tactics, her traumatizing behavior, and I researched exactly what she was doing. I realized she was a covert narcissist. I explained it to her. I sat down and I said, "Hey, listen, this is what you're doing." Sometimes narcissists don't understand they're being a narcissist, and sometimes they know full and well that they are, and they do everything they can to hide it and to gaslight you and to manipulate you into thinking you're crazy when all you've done is realized what they're doing to you mentally. So once you do that, they evade you. They run away, um, move to, excuse me, just had breakfast, move to another state, um, won't take your phone calls. They will only write you letters and or text messages, emails, uh, written written communication. There will be no more verbal communication, and there will be these long, drawn-out, misdirected messages that they send to you that would take you an hour just to respond to their message, and you can't answer all of their questions because uh, it's the way they ask their questions and their insinuations. It would you just have to write a novel to them, and it's just easier to talk to them in person. But since they know that if you speak to them in person and they ask a question or make an accusation, that you could easily answer their question or confirm that their accusation is wrong. They don't want that. They don't want to be proven wrong. They don't want to be caught in a lie, and their way of blocking that is just sending ridiculously long text messages or emails or letters, whatever the point is. You can't respond immediately. You have to go through this long, drawn-out process. It'll take you hours and hours and hours, days and days and days to go through this whole situation with this person um, that's attacking you. So, uh, yeah, it's tough. And I really don't make a point to have personal relationships or a lot of conversation with other TIs because I really don't know who is who and what's what, and I don't want to call people perps or actors or anything like that and put that out. Uh, so I just do my best to make it through my own life, interview people, talk to investigators, go on YouTube channel shows, go on radio shows, stuff like that, and do the best I can to get the most information out that I can to help the targeted individual community. It seems like when I start some kind of personal relationship, not with all of them, there's a few that have no issue at all, that I have no worries about. Jeez, my eyes, I haven't slept the last couple nights. Interesting. The doorbell rang last night about an hour after I went to sleep. Anyway, that's exactly what Bill is doing. He's sending me these ridiculously long messages, making accusations, saying that I made videos that were some kind of subliminal messages to him, and I don't do that. I don't use neuro-linguistic programming on anyone. I don't play games at all. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. Uh, that's it. So I tried, and I've already wasted so much of my time trying to give this guy the benefit of the doubt and reach out to him, and even gave him my phone number. I don't give anybody my phone number. I thought, you know what? Okay, Bill's a veteran. He's going through some tough times. He's in the hospital or a rehab unit. He's on heavy medications. Maybe the medication is affecting him or making him more susceptible to the type of mind control that they use on targeted individuals, which is different in each targeted individual's case. Maybe there's something I could do to talk to him, and he's just proving that it's almost a replica of what my mom used to do when I used to talk to her still. and just not going to deal with that. It's a way to drain my energy. Not going to put up with the energy vampires, and just go about my life. So he wouldn't quit sending me messages. I just said, look, stop this. You know, let's be adults. Let's talk. Talk to me in person. Which I meant, just call me. I don't expect him to drive to Phoenix. But he said, well, how am I going to go about doing that? I said, just call me, man. Just call me. And no phone call. For the last week, I messaged him continually. No phone call. No phone call. Uh, so after all these novel messages that he's been sending, I just got tired of it. Went ahead and blocked him again. Blocked him on Twitter. Blocked him on Facebook. I don't really need to hear anything he has to say if he's just going to lie about me and try to cause issues. There's no need for that. It's a waste of time. So, uh, whoever's watching my videos, watching Bill's, uh, trying to figure out who's who and what's what, think what you want. I, I shouldn't say I don't care, but I'm not going to put my time and effort into arguing with people in the targeted individual community and being part of a bunch of drama. I'm just trying to get the information out that needs to be out there, so the right people can use this information for their investigations. I know this whole thing's being investigated at some level, and that's my goal, really. You know, all these videos that I've done, the 450 plus videos that I've done, documenting the organized stalking and harassment, the auto mobbing, the direct conversation in stores, the setups, like the long-term setups, the setups with the law, stuff, all of that. My main point in doing that is documenting this information for posterity, so for the future, for future generations, and for something for the investigators to work with. Because if somebody's actually investigating these stories, then they're going to listen to my videos. They're going to listen to, Bill's videos. They're going to listen to people that are on Ella Free. They're going to listen to people that are on Romola D. They're going to listen to Revolution Radio. They're going to listen to, all of the different targeted individuals that are making complaints about the torture that they're going through. They're going to do some, they're going to connect the dots. They're going to put these stories together, realize there's no way that this is a mass delusion, and that there is a motive for these programs, and come to a final conclusion. So that's why I do this. I recommend that other people do this. If you're not, if you haven't been trapped into going into some kind of psychological evaluation that you have coming up soon, like I have, I don't know if I would do that right before that. I probably shouldn't either. I don't know if they can go onto my social media, onto my YouTube videos and stuff like that, and check that out, and then use that as part of my evaluation or not. But, live the life, pay the price. People have much more dangerous jobs. And, well, this is pretty dangerous. Actually, the publisher, I believe it's Dustin Nemos that wrote the Q book. His publisher and her husband were just poisoned. So, a lot of us have been poisoned too. Just trying to think. I might have got something put in my food lately. I don't know, maybe my REM sleep hasn't been too good, but my eyes are looking pretty bad right now. They were getting better for a while, but anyway, I guess nothing worth doing comes easy, and there's always a price to pay for freedom. Unfortunately, there's people that want to control and manipulate and just have all the power. And it seems like our group, the people that are in the way of that, empowered individuals, so we get targeted. I mean, there's all kinds of different reasons people get targeted, but just keep doing what you're doing, make videos. There's somebody out there investigating this, and yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I'm sitting out here in the garage right now, me and Willie. He's hanging out. Did a garage sale yesterday. Getting rid of some stuff. It was packed yesterday. There was a bunch of people out here. And today it's like a ghost town. So everybody's at church, I guess. It's, I don't know, 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'm not sure. So hopefully after church they'll all show up and buy the rest of this stuff I have out in my yard so I can get rid of it instead of packing it up, putting it back here in the garage. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. There's a lot of other stuff going on in the news. Oh, well, here's kind of an interesting thing. The Marine Corps reserves have been recalled to active duty. When you work in the Air National Guard or the Army National Guard or the Marine Reserves, and there's some kind of mission coming up, or there's some kind of something going on, they will have what's called a recall roster, and then they will literally call up each troop and say, you need to report to the base at, whatever hours for briefing. And they go to the base and they get told what they're being recalled for. Like, we got recalled for 9/11. We got recalled for different things that were going on in our city or area. Not all of it always panned out to be what it was, but they'd recall everybody for different reasons. So I thought that every branch of the military had been recalled. I need to read more and listen to more videos, people talking about this, look up some websites and figure it out. But QAnon had posted something a few months ago, I think in March, about the executive order to activate the Marines. And now I think it said something about activating the Marines October 19th. So what I'm hoping is that they're actually activating the Marine Corps, the Air National Guard, the Army National Guard, under directive from President Trump, and the QAnon generals, basically the generals that requested that Trump run for president to help carry out the plan. And then I hope that they're going to go out and do a mass arrest of military. No, lost my signal. Oh, there it goes again. No, am I back? Screen keeps going out. Obama internet. Well, it says that I'm live. Shows there's 30 people here. But this little circle keeps spinning on my screen, so I don't know what's going on. Funny that happened. Yeah, exactly. Right when I mentioned recalls, and right when I mentioned recalls and QAnon, it started buffering and disconnected my. Better now. Okay, good. Thank you. So yeah, that right there. Hot issue right there, I guess. This thing right here is a jewel. This has nicotine in it. There's nothing that you can't test dirty for nicotine. And apparently the test that I did, the urine test, only activates with urine. I don't know. People are telling me that's the case. I tested one of these jewel pods with some water, and it tested positive for some different things, so it might have been a false reading. But then I tested my own urine, and I was completely clean. It didn't test positive for anything, like 2 days later. So I don't know what the deal with that whole thing is, but yeah, if you've ever smoked or taken nicotine, try quitting that. It's the only thing I've really ever had an issue with. Haven't drank in like 5 or 6 months. That's been no big deal. But all right, well, it looks like somebody's here at the garage sale, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. Everybody have a good day. Oh, yep, they're actually getting out. Thank you, Cole Piner. I'm sorry I haven't been responding to your messages and stuff like that, man. I tried to call you. Actually, somebody messaged me and gave me your phone number, and I sent you a text message. Yeah, and said to message me back. So there's that too. I tried to contact you. Give me a call when you have a chance. All right. Everybody have a good day. Buenos dias.